On their wedding day, the husband left his wife behind to go out drinking. Even when his gentle wife called to remind him, he hung up immediately to prove his status in front of friends. This instantly enraged his wife. Determined to make him obey her forever, she grabbed a 10-meter-long sword and went out. It took her only 5 minutes to find his location. His friends, unaware of the danger, even handed her a wine bottle and asked her to drink with them. But she drew her sword and slashed at it. The bottle split into 2 neat halves in the next second. The scene terrified everyone, and her husband's friends knelt on the ground begging for forgiveness. Little did they know, she was specially hired by her husband's grandfather to discipline his grandson. Her real identity was a world-class assassin. She had followed clues to China to investigate the real culprit behind her family's murder. When China's richest man learned of this, he invited her to his home and offered to help hide her identity in exchange for marrying his grandson. She only asked one question, whether she could lay hands on the grandson. With his affirmation, she agreed. To get his grandson to marry, the tycoon faked a serious illness to pressure him. The man had no choice but to agree to his grandfather's request. When she arrived at his house with her luggage, he ordered a servant to give her a hard time. As the servant brought over boiling water, she, who had been waiting patiently, kicked down the door, crushing the servant behind it and leaving them severely injured. When the man saw the servant's condition, he was terrified. He never imagined this seemingly delicate woman could be so brutal. He fled the house immediately and refused to return even late into the night. Helpless, she had no choice but to take the sword and go find him. But to save face in front of friends, he challenged her to a shooting contest. What he didn't know was that she had been trained in shooting since childhood. She could even hit a 10-point target without looking. Unconvinced, he made her shoot again. She fired 5 more shots, all hitting the 10-point mark. Only then did he finally apologize and obediently go home with her, leaving all the servants in utter shock.